I'm here with Matt Lockman, Cleveland Sex Therapy. Matt, tell me about your practice.
Thank you, Sharon. I'm so excited to be talking to you this afternoon. My practice, Cleveland Sex Therapy, it's located in Gordon Square, and I'm a licensed therapist in the state of Ohio, and I sort of opened this to help individuals and couples with their sexuality needs and concerns, sexual health, identity, and all that stuff sort of related to physical intimacy, emotional intimacy, and all of that.
How did you get started?
Great question. So I moved back to Ohio in 2016, and I was really trying to figure out my path and what I wanted as a therapist. Most therapists, social workers, they get really limited courses in sexual health. I think it's about 1 or 2 classes. So I remember having that introductory class back in graduate school and just really connecting to the tenets of sex positivity and inclusivity. So that stuck with me, and when I moved back home, I sort of just found my way into the next steps of where do I go, how do I get the education that I need, and then now, a couple of years later, I opened this in November of last year, and moved in here right before COVID started. So,
How did COVID impact you? Did it slow you down at all?
COVID was tough. My specialty is in working with individuals and couples on the concerns that I mentioned with intimacy, but I also work a lot with the LGBTQ plus community, and I work with a ton of different diagnoses out there that they bring. So I was fortunate enough that there were more people coming and more people wanting support, not just around intimacy, but just around overall anxiety. So it shifted a lot. No more face-to-face care. It was all virtual and online, and that's a battle in and of itself if you ask other therapists. But it was around late May, early June that I opened it back up, took the precautions that are necessary to see clients face-to-face, and as everyone, we'll see where the year takes us.
Have you got any examples you can share with us about a session with a client?
I think, keeping confidentiality, I can't really give away any information or anything like that. I will just say that doing therapy with masks on is as challenging as you think it would be, but sometimes it's necessary, and you really just meet the client where they are. Obviously following precautions and everything that we hear in regards to safety, but when you get into talking about something as raw and emotional as sexual health, as physical intimacy, you can really be brought back into reality when you have a mask on your face. So that's sort of the new challenge when it comes back to face-to-face care, is just figuring out how to navigate the masks.
And how are you liking being in Gordon Square?
I love it. I mean, this is my dream spot. I feel so honored and privileged to have this opportunity to be in this spot. I was over in Ohio City for a little bit, and this opportunity opened up with the Detroit Shoreway community, and it was great just being able to connect with the people in this building and sign a lease and be here. I live over on 52nd, so I ride my bike here most days, and I'm just such a huge fan of this area, and I love watching it grow and expand, and I'm hoping to be part of that.
What else would you like to tell me about your practice?
I think my mission in life I feel like I finally found it in working in sexual health. So I have this tagline that I use, that my goal is to increase sex positivity and inclusivity, and that's exactly what I do. And as somebody who identifies, as cisgendered, as gay, as a member of the LGBTQ community, I feel like I'm in a really good spot to where I can start being a really firm advocate for not only my community and sex positivity, but also the west side of Cleveland and how awesome it is.
Are you available for new clients?
I am. I'm actually just opened up a full other day to accept new clients. So I do face-to-face sessions, I do virtual sessions. You can just reach out to me through my website, livingsextherapy.com, and you can find me there, send me an email, give me a call. I'm available.
Great, thanks so much.
Awesome. Thanks, Sharon.
Great seeing you.
You too.
Sharon Gay Phelps here again. Thank you for watching and sharing this Near West Neighbors interview. Check out more neighborhood interviews, articles, news, and events at parkbench.com West Cleveland. Is there someone else you'd like to see featured? Or would you like to have your own business or project showcased? Go to parkbench.com West Cleveland and look for the Request to be Interviewed link under my photo on the right side. Or just call. My number is there too, and I'd love to hear from you.